Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, and blessings. Namaste to you all. Today is Wednesday, May the 21st of 2025. So grand day to you. Hope all is well out there, earthlings of the universe. Yeah, I got some messages. I'm being called to talk more about the Forever TV show. Y'all, this love energy is so pretty. But I'm being called to talk about the Forever TV show. Somebody is. Look, so this kind of, that incense burned my paper. Somebody, you could have let something burn with somebody, or you got burned by real love or something, because that show is about being burned, being hurt. And I love this because I wanted to touch on the show and talk about the parenting. So the parents in the TV show are bomb. Like, I'm actually not a parent. I'm an auntie mama, but if I had my own child, I would probably be Justin's mom. Mrs. Edwards. I forget her real name in the show, but man, that probably would be me. A little overprotective because I want to protect my child, and I know I'm gonna have like this protective vibe. Oh, but I'm also like a fun mom, you know. But anyway, before I continue with this message, I just want you guys to know that I am not a psychic. I'm just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator and my spiritual team, guys, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, in the purest love and light possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, and evil eye vibers and negativity from this space. We keep it divinely protected in the love, light, and glow of the Most High Creator and our spiritual team. So, if this don't resonate, don't force the Cinderella slipper. Don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool. Find the reader that's best for you. And never forget that your free will, your intuition, and your discernment are key factors, okay? And I'm not sure if I said this, but this is never to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. If you ever want to get in touch with me, my email is in the description. And this is a non-judgment zone. This is a healing zone, uplifting zone, zen zone, creative zone, inspiring zone for this journey, whoever needs it. So yeah, the Forever TV show is, to me, I used to say I'm a hopeless romantic. But as I got older, it's like, no, I'm a hopeful romantic. And that show gives hope. Even when the parents, you could tell they have a stable, grounded connection. Because I love how for those of you who have seen it, and for those of you who haven't, it's not really giving away anything. But if there was an issue with their son, they would talk to him, both of them. Yes, he had one-on-one conversations with his parents, but even if it was one-on-one conversations, the mom or the dad would actually inform the other parent, like, yo, so this is what happened. And then they would talk about it. And so when they were informed about something, they set their son down, but the son already knew what they were talking about. And they were surprised. Like, you didn't tell us? And so he was like, well, I didn't think it was any of your business. And so he had to tell them, like, you raised me to be a responsible human being and young man. So that's what I'm doing. And they couldn't even say anything. And the dad, he always goes, you know, that was your mother's. This was her idea. And the son kind of laughs. And I think that scene is kind of funny because it's like he's able to be himself around his parents. And so he sees the love of his parents, but he still has to awaken himself and get hurt through love experiences. So he has a great example from his parents. And there are some of us who don't have that great example from our parents on how to love or embrace real love or go through those life changes as you're a teenager in dating and learning how to function a relationship and learning who you can turn to, talk to when you go through a heartache, go through a breakup. Or, it's also finding someone that loves you, who sees the better version of yourself than even you can see. So it's such a vulnerable show for him to be emotionally aware of who he is. And he's a masculine energy. So I thought it was a good way of showcasing. On top of that, it is a black culture type of show. So they do have like a lot of references when it comes to the black man and the police system. So that is a scene about that in there. And it just kind of makes you see a bigger picture of life and what other cultures experience, despite if they're a wealthy family or not. So it's a really good show. It's real beautiful. And it also gave me love and basketball vibes. So I just did a video the other day about you had to decipher a forever love versus a forever love kind of vibe. And you could have already experienced a lover who was a foe. All right. They wasn't really for real with you. They was faux real. And that's unfortunate. Even with connections that are not love, you had to go through a lot of frenemies and foes in order to realize those who are a forever piece of your life and will never hold anything against you or would always be upfront, even despite tough conversations. And so your love life, I'm receiving, is something that you hold sacred and pure and pure to you. You don't really talk about it as much as you probably used to. I'm hearing boastful, something boastful. Maybe you were so happy that people thought you were boasting about your love life, but I'm receiving like, okay, thank you, Spirit. You could have expressed a relationship to somebody. How can I put this? There was a relationship you had with somebody who could have been a boastful kind of person. Yeah. There was a masculine energy who could have been boastful. Look, the Empress is at the bottom of this deck. You're an Empress or an Emperor. Look, a Ten of Swords. So this card stayed at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. But you are an Empress who's been betrayed. Yeah, this person could have betrayed you. I'm hearing for your pentacles. Yeah, they were boastful about pentacles. There was someone that betrayed an Empress just to get her pentacles. Or if it was an emperor, this person, somebody betrayed an Empress or an emperor just to get Ace of Pentacles. And this could have been someone you possibly saw love with. Again, the connection with. I'm also receiving that after this heartbreak or betrayal, you're receiving your Ace of Pentacles, your ultimate foundation, like of abundance and wealth, and even a family life. Family dynamic is what I'm hearing. You're receiving like a family. I'm hearing family reunion or family lover. Somebody, a Hierophant is here. Most High is bringing families together or something like that. The Most High is like bringing a family unit together. I'm hearing the Most High is blessing you with this family unit because you had like all these swords. This was 10 of Swords and now you have 10 of Cups. you had to heal through all this backstab and betrayal. And at the end of the rainbow, there's a rainbow. It might still be a little cloudy, but you see the fruits of your labor at the end of this rainbow. That betrayal turned into a happy life. I'm hearing happy life, happy wife, spouse, and even being with a Hierophant. You could be exchanging vows or something about commitment. I'm hearing spiritually in tuned, someone who's spiritually in tune with you. So with the Forever show, it's like the parents had this, they could talk about betrayals. They didn't keep anything from each other. They rather confronted head on any kind of tough conversations that they may have had with their son or even with each other as husband and wife. The parents, I loved how the dad would override the wife when they had like conversations with their son. The dad would literally override the mom in the middle of a conversation. And she would be like, really? He was like, you want him to grow up and be a man, so let him grow up. Let them grow up. And it's hard to let your child grow up and just see them as an adult now or learning how to be an adult. We want to kind of control, like if you're teaching your child how to drive a car, it's like, man, I got to give you control of this vehicle. I'm not sure about that. Even though I got to teach you how to drive, sometimes it's easier to put them in like a driver's ed school so that could take that pressure off of you. But some parents are very, very hands-on. So in this show Forever, the mom was very, very hands-on about learning. For example, if she was teaching him how to drive a car, the dad will be like, no, let him go learn how to drive this car. Take your hands off of it. So the mom in the show had to learn how to take her hands off of controlling how her son would be evolving as a human being in life or even in relationships. So I love it because they were able to talk about hard things. And this is how generational curses are being broken. So this TV show Forever is symbolizing the moments of the divine collective in this time, about how family units are coming more in balance and in tune. And for the divine collectives out there, you have gone through a lot of setback with a possible person of your past that you had to release this backstab from, because there was someone who backstabbed an empress or an emperor, and they were boastful. This person was really focused on pentacles, and I'm hearing and showcasing the life. Yeah, they boasted about their life and what they had. So someone's energy was connected to you because you're this empress that they wanted to stay connected to, or an emperor that they wanted to stay connected to, because it's like staying connected to you made them boast about the life that they had. And I'm getting like the life that they had came because they possibly betrayed you for pentacles, for money, for wealth, for power, for family. So this is like two different energies, because there was a lover that just really wanted to connect to you for the life that they could have. They knew that you were spiritually inclined and in tune, but this person betrayed you and backstabbed you. And now Spirit has seen this betrayal and has awakened you to it, but also your faith has gotten stronger and you have gotten through this betrayal, and now it's opening up a 10 of Cups kind of love for you and happy life, happy wife. You could be becoming a wife or a spouse to somebody, and you've been very, very patient, and you got people upset possibly because you're no longer confused. Yeah, you got some people, people that were sneaky. Again, I'm telling you, boastful. This person was about money. As I cut the deck, we see the 7 of Swords. This person was boastful and they could have stole your pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody was sneaky and betrayed you for your pentacles. And this betrayal gave them the life that they prayed for. Betraying you for your finances or whatever they did gave them the life that they prayed for. It created this happy life, happy, if they did get married, I don't know, or whatever they had going on, or whatever commitments they had, it gave them a happy life. Everything that they prayed for. But see, somebody got what I'm hearing, because I am hearing getting what they deserved, or they felt like they deserved what they got. They felt like their life deserved this happiness, or okay, I'm sorry, y'all, this is coming out choppy. Basically, this person was like, my life has been hard. I've had to fight. I have to da 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 da. I'm hearing Miss C, or Color Purple, when Miss Sophia came to Sealy, like, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight I had to fight my mother, my father, or something she said. But she never thought that she would have to fight her own husband in her house. And she was upset. So she felt like she deserved everything that was granted to her because she had to fight for so long. I'm getting like this person, when you enter their life, they felt like they deserved your blessings because they had to fight so much all their life. But the fact that they assumed that they deserved your blessings, it's like they rather steal it, steal your blessings, steal your time, steal your energy, steal your finances. So they became like sneaky because they felt they deserved everything. And that could have been where this boastful energy came from. So even going back to forever, this show signifies how being real opens up real love when you stop being sneaky. If this person that was sneaky or backstabbed, whoever this resonates with, if they were just open and honest, they would see this beautiful ass love story. You guys could have had a beautiful love story, but I'm hearing love affair. Maybe it was just a love affair at first, but it could have turned into something beautiful, but this person kept backstabbing you, and they could have possibly started creating family elsewhere. But now their sneakiness is being aired out. All right. Yeah, look, 9 of Swords. Now they know that you know the truth. And now it's like they lost you and you've moved on from this heartbreak. And now you're embracing a true love. You know, you moved on. See? 6 of Swords. You got 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person know that you moved on. And that you holding back. 4 of Pentacles. Now they can't even steal from you. This person thought that they could steal from you. Now they can't even steal from you. You holding back from this person. Financially, emotionally, supporting, like creatively. Everything you are doing. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to multitask. Everything, though, you have held back from this person now. This person can no longer be sneaky with you. So the show forever is for them to be young. They were sophomore. Well, no. They had known each other for a very long time, but they reconnected as teenagers. So they were in their junior year when they reconnected. And so it kind of talks about their life as they're going through senior year in school. And everything that she, like their past, I'm hearing her past crept up and it tarnished what their connection could be. And I love it because Justin, the boy character in the TV show, the girl is Keisha. So Justin goes, hey, I need you to not treat me like I'm this past guy that hurts you. He had to actually tell her that himself, because a lot of times you get with a relationship with somebody else, and if somebody hurts you or betrayed you or stole from you, you might project that onto this new person who's nothing like the person who did it. So he had to reassure her, like, no, I'm not that type of guy. And it was hard for her to trust. So you could have lost a lot of trust due to a backstab and betrayal. But you had to learn, maybe at your age, you didn't have a great support system. Even if you were in a 2-parent household, even if you were not, maybe you just did not have a good support system to turn to somebody, to learn from somebody how to get through it. And now at your adult age, you realize that you're this emperor or empress. You stand strong. You've overcome betrayal. It could have took you 10 years to get through each betrayal. Or it could have took you however many years. And no telling how many people could have betrayed you. It took you a minute. And this lover could have definitely betrayed you. So you had to learn it as an adult, to where now, not that you're playing catch up, but you seem like you have to play catch up if you even do want a family, because now you know how to handle betrayals or lovers that are no good for you, or that just, you realize, okay, this is not going anywhere. I wish you all the best, but yeah, this is not for me. Or you just realize that's just not the person that God has intended for you, or the Most High, however you see the Creator. You realize your faith, you have more faith in the process now, and you're no longer allowing people to steal from you or steal your heart. So with the show Forever, they're learning that at a young age. And if they learned that as juniors and then seniors and then off to college, they still remember what true love feel like and what it doesn't. And it's because of the parent system too. The parents, it's like a healthy relationship to have, even through the most difficult situations. Excuse me, spiritual burp. All right. So let's see. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to shuffle it that way. So you've moved on. People are upset. Yep, people are upset. Somebody mad they can't find you online, possibly. Because online, she's looking at the computer like in disgust. Like, maybe people can't find you no more because you moved on. The next time they see you, they're going to be like, oh, so-and-so got married. Hey, if that is the case, congrats, okay? Congratulations to you on your happy life, happy wife. Look, yeah, the temperance, because you were patient. Now you got this King of Wands that got fire passion about you. This person, somebody's patiently, you've been patient. I'm here patiently waiting. This true person, Spirit is working with this person, y'all. Spirit is saying be patient for this person that's going to love you. It's going to be so much passion. Spirit wants you to be patient and be ready, I'm hearing. Because you may not think this is going to happen for you. Like I mentioned, you probably healed later in life. You didn't know how to heal at a younger stage, to where maybe you passed up true love. But a person can always you can always rekindle, I'm hearing, or reconnect. Yeah, being left out in the cold. Maybe you left a connection out in the cold because you didn't know. You blocked, like maybe you blocked somebody out your heart space. Because in the show, the girl, she was always about blocking people. And he was like, hey, I'm right here. I'm not that guy. So it could have been you had to block out somebody. Now somebody is left out in the cold, because I'm also receiving somebody blocked you out. Yeah, they feel left out by you now. But it's just crazy because you kept getting blocked out first. And now that you moved on, you're like, okay, you just moved on. So, yeah, 4 cups, see? This person's sad. They're looking over like what they lost. They could be trying to create some magic to get you to come back. But look, because they burdened. 10 of Wands. Now they feel burdened by you. They feel burdened. So when you're able to heal yourself at a young age, man, the beauty of what a relationship can look like is like the show Forever. Y'all, I am such a sap for romance when it's real. So it's time for the divine collectives now. Spirit is like, this is it. Because for so long, we could have been tainted by a false lover, a karmic cycle, toxic addictions, whatever it could have been. It was hard to get over. Kept recycling over and over behaviors to nip in the bud, or people to finally release and let them go. And like they say, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, that's when you'll know. If it don't come back, hey, thank you for the lesson. It was a blessing. And you keep pursuing, you keep moving forward, and you keep your faith high. And you know that you ain't gonna allow nobody to continue to take from you. I didn't take out the 4 of Pentacles, which is the purse. Because some people, they know they can't take from you no more. Because your faith is too strong. And I'm hearing like, you got a lot of abundance. So your abundance runneth over. Even financial abundance is coming in. And people might start to reappear and try to come near you. I'm trying to think. There's another card deck, y'all. Give me a moment. And then we're going to end this reading. Hold on. Yeah, this is about to fall. Hold on, because I don't want it to fall. I don't want this to fall. Gaslighting. See, somebody definitely gaslit. This person was a gaslighter. The keyboard gangsta bots. Yeah. Somebody could have looked like a gangster online. But this person could have been stubborn too. Stubborn silence. Someone refusing to listen, especially when the truth is tough. It's a nudge to open up and really hear what's being said, even if it bugs you. True growth starts with listening, even when you rather not. So yeah, this person could have been stubborn. They possibly did not want to listen to anything you had to say. They could have been a gaslighter. And now they're looking at what they lost. They could have been a broken child. Again, we're talking about the show Forever. The parents are able to talk to their kids about how they feel broken. And sometimes you don't have that person to talk to. So you could be carrying around all these childhood wounds and broken images of your family, of your life, of yourself all these years. Healing, innocence, recovery, fragility, resilience, renewal. So you have, again, you put yourself back together as an adult possibly. But the person that you were dealing with this betrayal energy could definitely have been a broken child. And the fact that they were so broken, they wanted to steal and boast about what they had. So people could see them, could recognize them. And see, look, union. This could have been someone you had union with, but I'm also receiving that now you have union with somebody, reconciliation and love, missing you, true love, embrace and longing. I don't know how that show forever is going to end, because even in our own lives, we can't predict anything. But if that show ends like the way, even if they go through life experience throughout the year, and it still ends in a way where they recognize they're their true love, that would be, man, just to have a show like that out. And I hope it keeps running, because there is a season 2 coming, which I'm excited about, because I didn't know, but they already said there's a season part 2 coming. So I'm like, please God, let this show is so beautiful to me. Yeah, you know, at their age, people say, well, they shouldn't be dating at that age, blah blah blah. However, reality, people date at that age in high school. So it's a healthy depiction of even Black young love at that age too. And I just love it. And not just Black culture, but for people. She has a Caucasian friend, and in my own life, my oldest bond is a Caucasian female. So I can resonate with it on that level, because it's not about even, it's just about a true support system in your life, regardless of what color, race, nationality that they are. So I think that show is encompassing how to deal with societal standards even at that young age, and how the parents the parents, look, it's real talk though. In each culture, of Black culture especially, we got to have real talks about if you get pulled over. That's a real fear out there for some people, and we got to deal with that. And so it's like, that's even discussed in this show. So to do it in a healthy way, I think this show showcases healthier approaches to those kind of situations, and to be open-minded. So it's bringing unions together. This is why unions are coming into play as well. Y'all bear with me one moment. I'm actually going to end it there anyway, so just give me a moment. I do have to multitask as well, so I forgot. Let me put this in there. Well, if my mouse wants to work. All right, guys. So, yeah. See, this union is protected too. Sweep away bad luck. Protection from evil. Cleanse, purify, self-reflection, personal growth. Whatever union that you're getting into, Spirit is sweeping away and keeping it a mystery to some. Mystery, intelligence, transportation, adaptability, magic, guidance, resilience, insight, silent watcher, good omen. Crows are, it says good omen on here. So you could be seeing crows. Incoming communication is here too. New message. You could be seeing crows, because people are silent watchers, but you also have witness protection orders around you in this union, because you're not turning back to toxic love unions. So the fact that you're not, this divine collective is healing, just like the parents in the show Forever. This helps heal generational wounds, and also heal humanity wounds of toxic love cycles. So if somebody is calling you, you might not, it's not even that they're blocked, but somebody wants to communicate. Look, I didn't even realize this was right here. Back to the past. Somebody probably from the past wants to reconnect to you. I'm telling you, the past could be calling you. Nostalgic, reflective, enlightening, symbolic, emotional journey, rediscovery, reminiscent, soul searching, yearning, insightful, timeless, revealing, reliving. The past could be calling you to relive a cycle again, but you'll have to use your discernment, because this lover wants to take a chance with you. Spiritual gifts are here. Spirit is saying use your spiritual gifts. Look at this. Healing, prophecy, discernment, wisdom, knowledge, faith, miracles, tongues, empathy, intuition, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy, visionary, intercessor, or intercession. And look, return back to sender. Everything you think about gonna crumble, mistreating others, curses oneself, heal through kindness and respect. Somebody burnt their bridges. We've been talking about burning bridges. Somebody did. In your spiritual gifts, they burn bridges, and you're somebody with spiritual gifts. So until you do right by me, everything you think about gonna crumble. This person of the past, this stubborn person, this person who could have stole, maybe they stole your heart. Whatever they stole from you, they could be calling to see if you'll return. But they also burnt their bridge. They realized they burnt it, and now everything that they done to you is being returned, and everything they think about gonna crumble until they face what they need to face. And not even blame you, because again, they could have wanted your finances because they felt like they deserved it. And yes, everybody deserves happiness, but to steal it, that's not right, and that's not fair. You've worked hard to overcome your hurt and this backstab energy. So it's not fair for people to just steal your healing from you. Because your connection in their lives makes them feel healed. Now they have to live through their healing process and actually confront it. And that's why Spirit is returning it back to sender. I'm going to shuffle, then we're going to end this message. Spirit, one more message for the Divine Collective, please. I'm happy that I finally got these cards. I've been wanting them for a while. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Devil energy. Yeah, we gonna that was not a good shuffle. Y'all bear with me. My roads. That's just our roadblock. Oh man. Well, I was about to say my hands can't shuffle today. May evil eye go blind. May every evil eye go blind. Yeah. Twin flames. Some people, because, okay, I don't go by labels on this channel, but you could have had a definite twin flame offer or somebody you connect to. You realize the foe from the real one. Twin flame energies. This is a real true twin flame connection. That's why I don't go by labels, because you would know. You would know that for yourself. So for me to go by a label, I can't really do that. But you know these kind of connections. You definitely know these kind of connections. United in purpose, their love transcends, awakening and healing souls, radiating transformative power across realms. They are the catalyst for change, unlocking a legacy of unity and consciousness, ascension with every shared heartbeat. So that is the twin flame. You could be reconnected and united in purpose. So you could have had a twin flame that was definitely sometimes some separation. And in the midst of this separation, you met this false twin, or this energy that was karmic, that was really could have made you feel like this was the person. But see, you have to do Captain Sage that hoe. That person could have been, look, that person could have been a monitoring spirit. Again, they mad, they broken. You have to sage that energy off of you. This gossiping. This person could have liked, again, that boastful energy. They like when people gossip about them. Or maybe they spread some gossiping energy about you around. Something like that. Or when they were in your life, you just felt like all this chaotic drama. That could have been gossiping energy. It says rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. And the crazy thing is, this person, if they are gossiping, they're the type of person that people know isn't like they know that this person has had rumors spread about them. But see, it's kind of like, it's like it's real rumors or something. So basically this person, I'm sorry y'all, this energy is so coming through weird. Basically the person that betrayed you, or the person that has betrayed this emperor or empress, high priest energy, they could have gossiped some energy about you out just so they can get people to side with them. And also I'm getting, they could have gossiped some things about you because you no longer are sharing your wealth. They can no longer steal from you. So they could have put some angry gossip out about you just because they mad. But the gossip that they're putting out to whoever, they know that this person is just mad, because they also know that your energy is mysterious, that you, and what they do know about you is not bad. And then they also know that this person has done some bad intentions to people before. So if you operate this way towards that person, they know, whoever this person is gossiping to, those people know why you move the way you do, because they also know that you are not about no negative ass shit or something like that. Like they know that your character is not what this person is gossiping. So gossip energy could be spreading. And then I'm also hearing that you could have people gossiping about you because you are unapologetically yourself. So it says unapologetically real. If you don't like the truth, get to stepping. Excuse me. Honest, candid, unwavering, transparent, sincere, trustworthy, direct, bold, integrity, genuine, fearless, frank, loyal, open, real, authentic. See, people could be gossiping that you just a real, authentic person. That's what they could be gossiping too. And look, this gossip could make you feel sad and say, I may be sad today, but I'm going to get a bag tomorrow. You might be sad now, but you getting your bag. This stuff could have made you feel hurt, but you still got, see, this person know that the bag come with you. It's behind you. No matter how sad somebody has made you, they are just upset that you are keeping it to yourself now, or keeping your business to yourself. Your true love, this true twin flame, these are coming together. Before in the past, the energy was always tainted with this possible betrayal energy of a lover or false lover, false flame, whatever. In the past, divine collectives were tainted and focused, like laser focused on love. So with the Forever show, they were like laser focused on each other. But they had to realize how to not do that and do it the healthy way. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to end it there. I do hope it resonated. If it didn't, don't force the fit of this message. And if you haven't seen the Forever show, I would definitely suggest watching it. Okay. But I'm going to end it there. You can always email me if you need to. And peace, love, light to you. Blessings. Namaste.